Good morning and welcome back to yet another bow review. Who would have imagined? This time, look at this, a small box. I like this. And it came even without paying any customs, this time from Indonesia. So don't tell anyone. Look what you get from Numair Archery. This is the Bohatur. And Jesse wanted to have it and thought that I never reviewed this bow. So he asked Numair to send them to me, so I can test them first and then I will forward it to Jesse. Look at this, a pretty small, nice takedown bow. Ka-ching, solid. So, you get a bow, a string, and a small warranty card. There is, what's written there? Let's see. Jesse is, by the way, one of my patrons, so if you're interested in maybe getting your hands on some fancy bows, and you can even vote for which bow I should review next, you can become my patron member. Or if you want to know my opinion of your shooting style and you want to learn something from me, then you can become a bit higher grade patron, and then you can send me every week your videos. I will check them, and this is how you improve. So this is a Kartu Garanzi, a warranty card, yes, bow warranty conditions, what's necessary. There was something written that the mixture, so it's for Jesse Bohatur, takedown, I only don't know the poundage. So this bow is, well, let's get to the details. Also, I was checking the website. From Numair Archery, the Bohatur design, I don't know. So we could see this as a, don't know. I said this. It slightly looks a little like here, small string pads there, and you see it's bending fiberglass. This runs up here, and the interesting part is there is a diagonal, I think, fiberglass part in the sear. So you have in this direction a very strong sear. It's interesting, very interesting. Bending fiberglass, I said. The strung it's 122, unstrung 138.5. The string is 115. Brace height is 19 centimeters. Everything. You can have it in 30s and 40 pounds, and the max draw is 30 inches. A recommended arrow weight, I didn't find out anything. Material is fiberglass, wood, fiber carbon. Don't know where this is. Maybe this is fiber carbon, I don't know. And buffalo horn. And the price of this pretty bow is $125. Yes, you get a nice small takedown bow. And I don't know if this birch bark, whatever how you call it, is standard, but this is how this bow looks like. I like it a lot. Nice box. See, small, safe shipping costs. Very nice. So string looking good, no problem. Nice made. There is a small, but these are small things from Numair. So there's the string, a small pointy thingy, but you can cut it off. But to the build quality we get a little later. So own measurements. I still measure alongside the belly because this is how I learned it. Margin from Fairbow told me that one can measure the bow on the back too. I don't know that, so for me the standard is measuring on the belly. That's why I measured his bow 69 inches and he said his bow is 68. Of course, when you measure it alongside the back, the bow is 68 inches, so only just so you know. It's simply different measuring ways of measuring, but I use this standard because I learned it somewhere, I read it somewhere. It's 45.5 from nock to nock. We have an arrow pass in leather. Yeah, it depends where you put it. We take this, the middle of the center, the arrow pass. Then it's 28 millimeters. Little on the white side, like a Korean. Looks nice. And I have to say this takedown solution here. Here you have a hexagon shaped bolt and another bolt to secure that it doesn't swivel around. Look at this. Works nice, and the seam is nice made, so you almost don't see the seam. Good. Well done. So let's string this pretty bow. What I just felt is the nocks. The cutouts here are very sharp, so you really need to be careful with your string that you don't let it slide along here, because it's really sharp and it really can cut your string. So Numair. And this small pointy part on the center surfing just scratched me. Don't like. So you have the usual cracking noise the first time. So stringing is easy. So I guess it's a 30 pounder then. This one bugs me now. See that? Numair, huh? Small things. Even I tell you now directly, the arrow pass, there's super glue all over the place, so the crafting of this one, we could make it nicer. Whipping is nice, but this leather, and this is the part which you always see. So handle feels good. Brace side. I need brace side. Do we have a brace side? I guess so. Where's the beginning of the tape? There. So he said 19 centimeters, 6 3/4 inches, or 17 centimeters. So you could go a little shorter if you want to. Kilogram, not heavy this bow. Feels good. 550. Thank you. So we have everything. So in this direction, flexes like a bending fiberglass bow. In this direction, a bit for a fiberglass bow, quite something. But when you see this long C, of course you get here this lever. So, but the string bridge helps to keep your bow in line, so that's not a big deal. Bow straight. Looking good. Is a little. You feel a little this wobbliness. So the C's are relatively heavy for the fiberglass, but it's fine. The draw is nice. Look at this. Nice. So from here you have directly, and it goes up, 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 up. Continue, nice, continuously up. I like that. Draws really nice. I guess it's another 30 pound. We will see then, and then I need to see which arrows I have. These are the range arrows, 300 grain, so they would be then 10 grain, roughly. Ooh. So these arrows are a little lightweight. 400, they are of course way too long. I don't have 30-inch arrows, 450 grain. Still. So this one is a little vibrating and has a little, we get there. So I think the sears are a little heavy. Here you feel already a little the wobbliness, so at least for the 30 pounder. Maybe for the 40 pound it's better, but for this one you feel a little wobbliness, but the bow is nice. Handle feels good, so this is really, I think this is what Numair makes sense out, this handle design. It's really very unique, so you could even hold it almost Korean style. Look at this. Oi, missed the target. shoot properly. Don't hold it Korean style. Oh, it really shakes. So this is, I have your bows in different memory. Oh. Kicks and vibrates. I hear that. I guess we need to work on the brace height first. No, brace height is now almost 19 centimeters. But the bow still wobbles, so I think that these ears are just a little too heavy for the design. Let's see. Missed. And it's really quite some hand choke. I don't hit near where I want to hit. Challenging to get an idea how crappy I shoot today. Let's see. Wait. Yeah. Takes a few shots, you get used to it, and you get even used to this. But you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there is quite something going on here. Let's go for 30 meters back there, the yellow tennis ball. 300 grain arrows, and I guess 30 pounds. Oh, yeah. You get the feeling for it. Up a bit too low and wobbly. Oh, I wanted to shoot fancy. So it's demanding, it has a learning curve, this bow, and it wobbles. And let's see. 28 is here. 23.8. And at 30. 30 is here. 26.4. So not even 30 pounds. 38. Looking good. And for a short bow like this, look at this. Almost. Yeah, good. 28. String angle of 60 degrees. Looking good. 30. But the bow feels safe, you know, we had other fiberglass bows that didn't feel that nice, so you can even draw a little more, I guess. Nice, so the build here with this bending fiberglass coming up here, you see that, and here in between runs another layer of, I guess, fiberglass. But when you then see, it's not centered, so the sears are not symmetrical. Even here you see that the fiberglass is more on this side than on this side, so it's not in the middle, so the finishing of this one leaves a little to be desired. String bridge is nice, the whipping is nice, I like this birch bark, whatever how you call it. Whipping, handle looks good, the seam for the takedown, and here again the, oh, did a bird shit there? Seriously? A bird pooped up there. String, besides this. I don't know what you did with the string. Look at this. You hear that? It's brittle and some pointy things come off here. Did you put super glue on it or something? So I mean it will, if you shoot the 3 fingers, it's like thorn. Hear that? Numair. And we have roughly 29 inches, 25 pounds, and the arrows are 300 grain. So let's see that we go for the tennis ball, huh? $128. $134. 121. So what you get out with these, well, of course they're a little heavy. Wait a sec. They're a bit too long, but they are 250 grain, so we are 10 grain per pound, or a bit less. And you can draw this bow easy, longer than 30 inches, 158. See, I can draw longer, 161, but it shakes in your hand, it hurts. And I shoot more precisely with this one, 159. So with 10 grain, that's what you get. Not so bad then, but it still kicks. On the board, 29-inch arrows, 300 grain. Okay, let you see the wobble. They are 600 spine. So once you get the feeling for it, it's fine. But even with the heavy arrows, this bow shakes, so it hurts in my hand. I don't like. The lightweight ones, 250 grain, a little longer. Ah, you hear this bow makes some weird noise. Oh, nice. We're getting there, huh? Ah, but we are not becoming friends. So for me personally, this hand shock is a little too much. It hurts my hands, and the handles are not made for it. So it's, you hear it, nice guitar, and it vibrates for a while. And you could tell already from the beginning when you see this wobbliness that the sears are simply too heavy for a low poundage. For this one in 40 pounds most probably better. Let's check the curves. These arrows are 32 inches, so a little too long, obviously. But until here it's nice to draw. But this bow really, you hear this, 10 grain arrows. So you don't want to hold this bow tight in your hand. Let's see this style here maybe. Ah no, this is. Let's sum it up. The Bohatur, I have to say, and even Numair didn't want to send this bow because he said he's just working on an improved version, but Jesse didn't want to wait and he wanted to have it. This bow needs improvement, so like it is now, it's not so comfortable to shoot. And the power is, oh, there's something written. 30 inches, 40, what? 30 pounds. Need to read that now. I was checking where something is written. There it is written. "30 inches and no, 30 pounds at 28 inches. No, we don't have that. 28, we have 24 pounds or something. So poundage is not there, Numair, and this bow really, the sears are too heavy, so would not be. It's for me. It's not so pleasant to shoot. It's a nice bow, pretty, but shooting experience-wise, we need to improve this one. And let's see, packaging: a bow, a string, and a documentation. 4 points. Handling of the bow: the bow is easy to string, easy to set up. This takedown version is that simple, easy peasy. The bow is straight, so it's in this regards well made, so you don't have to worry about anything here. You string it and it's ready to go. 10. The build overall is nice. I like how you do these things, but as I mentioned before, first off, the thing you always see here, everything full of super glue, I don't like. Whipping is nice, yes, it's okay. This is nice. The sears are nice, but as said, this inlay here is not centered. So this is, when I look at it, drives me as a or with OCD. This one looks better. See here, it's more centered. Looks okay. But this one is a little off, so there we could work a bit on the details. For that all, I give you 8 points for the build. The basic feel of this one, the handle is nice, but the bow wobbles, so you feel it in your hand when you do this. You feel this heavy shears wobbling, so this here you have quite a little. For this I give you 9. Throw experience, on the other hand, is really nice. So this is 28, 29, 30, nothing. So this is from here onwards, nice continuously. So there is nothing to complain. Throw experience is really nice, 10. And shooting experience, the bow has quite some range, even with heavy arrows. I shot even 450 grain arrows with a 25-pound bow, and you still feel it. So this is simply here. I changed the brace height to 19 centimeters as it's recommended, but it still doesn't change anything. 8. It's 49 points for this bow. So really, this one needs to be improved. But as Numair Archery told me, they are already on it to improve this version. So you get this, and then price value, $125. For this price you get nicer performing bows. I mean, if you like this shape exactly, you only get it with this one. But I forgot not to mention, these things are really sharp here, these corners. So I would sand them down a little, Jesse. I give it a 4 for the price value, because it's not there. So for $125, of course it's a takedown version, and it's all nice, yes. Yet performance, we had it a little better in the past. I remember my Krabi bow and my Sikiti, they performed nicer. I like this takedown version, it's really nice. We know that it works pretty easy. So this is, you can't do anything wrong. It's solid. There is no play, no wiggling, no nothing. So this is really well made. I like that, but overall we need to improve this one a little bit more. That's all I have for you today. Thank you very much, Jesse, for letting me send this bow to me so I can test it. Thank you, Numair Archery, for making what you're doing. And thank you all for watching. Catch you in the next one.